Add-Ons group created the Holdback for Jobs app to fill a gap in Business Central for companies that use the Jobs module and generate holdbacks for either payables or receivables. Let's take a look at the setup. Download the app from AppSource, go into your setup and extensions, and under the assisted setup, find the app, run the wizard, obtain your trial license keys, click Next. Assign a job dimension code, in this case we'll use project. Click Next and finish. That's the installation of the app. Now there's a few other setups we need to do before we can get started. We need to set up two general ledger accounts, one for the holdback receivable and one for the holdback payable. The next thing we need to do is set up a holdback posting group, which we will assign to the items. Next, set up two non-inventory items, one for holdback payable and one for holdback receivable. Then when you go to set up your job, you'll set up the job number, in this case, which will be demo. Then we need to go into our dimensions page and assign a dimension value to our project called demo. By creating a dimension value unique to the project, this is what will tie the job to the holdback application. Then from the job card, navigate to the job dimension and add your dimension value code. You'll notice on the job setup card that there are 4 additional fields for holdback receivable and holdback payable. You can assign a default holdback percentage from this home page, or you can assign it at the line level. Let's navigate to the job planning lines. Here I have set up a job task line to purchase a chair with a vendor holdback of 10%. If I wanted to change this amount, I could change it to any percentage from the line level, but right now it's defaulted in from the home page. When you look at the fact pane box, you'll notice that there's 2 additional fields at the bottom for the holdbacks. There's an invoice and a vendor holdback, currently sitting at 0. And as I create holdback invoices from vendors or sales, these values will update. Let's see how it works. We will navigate to a purchase invoice, and I will select a vendor. We'll enter in an invoice number. And I will select my job and my task number. And I will select the quantity. And you'll notice that the holdback payable has automatically calculated a 10% holdback on this line item. Now I will go ahead and post my invoice. Let's go back to the job window and refresh the job card. And when I navigate down to the fact pane box, you'll see that I now have a vendor holdback for that amount that we just posted off of our purchase invoice. If I need to drill down and see any other holdbacks that have occurred for this job, I can see them all nicely here, so I can keep track of the holdbacks that have been charged and released. And the sales invoice holdback works very similarly. From a sales invoice, it will also automatically calculate the holdback and post an item in the values here. Now I want to release the holdback, so I will create another purchase invoice. I will navigate to purchase invoice. I'll create a new invoice. Select my vendor. And this time I will select that holdback item that we set up earlier. Now I will select my project dimension value. And I'll input the holdback amount. I'll post my invoice. And I'll go back to my job. And now you'll see that the holdback is now 0. I've successfully released that holdback back to the vendor. And the same process for the sales invoice. Create a sales invoice to release the holdback, update your job, and you'll see the values updated here.